civil rights movement of African Americans to gain not only the vote, but economic, social, political, and even power over their own health. We talked about those as motivators for the actions that led to the civil rights movement. Now we're going to discuss how women face some of the same struggles, some of the same things they went through in their attempt to achieve equality. We're still working on that, by the way. I was wondering what exactly was most important to each of you, because each of these women faced a choice, a decision about what was the straw that breaks the camel's back. What was it that would push you over the edge, risk everything, to fight for equality? When you knew that it could cost you everything, you could end up in jail, you could end up force-fed, you could end up in the poorhouse, you could end up divorced, which would put you in all three. What would be your motivator? What motivator would most push you to risk everything? So I'm going to ask you each to pick one and choose a corner. Then I'm going to ask you why that is your particular decision. If you all don't mind, take a corner. Political power, social power, health and welfare, economic power. Does anyone have any questions about any of what those mean and which things might fall into them? Economic gain, we know it's financial. Social, we know is not only status but standing and recognition as a person in society. Political, obviously, is for votes for yourself and your children, and laws that govern you, and health. Just to go back again, is about the absence of anesthesia, the absence of laws that govern women's health. Wow. Okay, this is getting interesting. I'm excited. All right, I'm going to start with Christy.
Okay, I chose health because when my sister was born, they had to immediately do C-section on my mom because my mom and my sister were both dying from it. So she didn't have any anesthesia when it started. And I feel like she's destroyed the table this time. And of course, my dad out.
I don't blame her. Yeah, I'm a big proponent of anesthesia. Huge proponent for anesthesia. Bring on the drugs. I mean, I don't mean that in a negative way. All right.
Same reason. I just feel like if you don't have anything, you still have your health.
I like your point. I really do. Everyone says you only have two things: your health and taxes. So, okay. Lucky y'all. We're still deferred right now. Michael?
I'd say social now, just because made a good point where without social change, you can't really have political change, and it's a lot harder to have economic change. And even though you do have your health and your welfare, if that is taken away from you, you really don't have anything else. But if social power is taken away from you, not only do you not have anything else, but you are nobody.
I like that. I really appreciate that answer, actually, because you're right. Without a voice, without being recognized as a person, achieving the others makes achieving those other goals considerably more difficult.
Ditto.
Ditto. I like that. Andy?
I'm going to pick social again because...
Andy sticks to her guns.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. I think if you... I mean, I think they're all connected as political, social, and economy related, but I feel like if you get social equality first, then that might help the other ones.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are leaning your direction, so there's something to be said for your position. Yes, sir?
Well, I don't know about giving birth or anything like that, so I can't.
But you know that you want governance over your own health, so I mean, that's a good position to take. I mean, you don't have to be able to do it to be able to understand it would pretty much stink for somebody else to govern.
I've seen enough and heard enough that I know it hurts, so I can imagine that it would suck doing it without it.
I imagine contraception kind of works in not pointing any fingers. A lot of people in this room's favor, too. Contraception is not a bad power to have, and that is part of your health and welfare.
5. Sorry.
Five. Well, that sounds like enough to me. Otherwise, I was gonna ask y'all why you changed your positions, but I got it from Michael, so I'm happy.